Northern political elites and groups are gathered in Kaduna to discuss the state of the North and its relationship with the rest of Nigeria. These leaders of thoughts from the Northern region profile solutions to the challenges facing the country. After a series of deliberations on rebuilding the North, a communique was read out.
North is unprecedented and unacceptable. While commending the efforts of the nation's defense and security forces in rolling back sundry threats that have weakened the Nigerian state and made life almost valueless, the meeting advises the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, governors and legislators to revisit and reprioritize spending on security and addressing the scourge of poverty. We recommend the increase in recruitment of security personnel. The meeting notes the disconnect between citizens and their leaders. The meeting observed the widening gap and disconnect between the citizens and their elected representatives as an existential threat to the security of this nation. The meeting therefore calls on all strata of our leadership to reconnect with the citizens.
They say that the presidency should not be limited to a particular region, rather it should be based on competence. There were calls for President Muhammadu Buhari to assent to the proposed amendment of the Electoral Act.
The fundamental rights of all political parties to field candidates of their choices and the right of voters to freely exercise choices over who leads them cannot be compromised. Northerners have equal rights to aspire to all offices, but they must raise competent evidence of personal integrity and commitments to the rule of law above all considerations. Northerners should ignore provocative statements from groups in the south of Nigeria who appear to believe that command democracy, in which threats and hate campaigns are their hallmark or defining elements, will work in Nigeria. North should vote for the best leader. The meeting urges the national and state assemblies to prioritize constitutional amendments currently being processed. It further urges President Muhammadu Buhari to assent to the proposed amendments to the Electoral Act, as this will improve the quality of elections starting from 2023.
The Northern leaders of thought made strong recommendations on economic policies, education, poverty, peace and unity. They advised that the planned 2022 national census be postponed.
The meeting advises the federal government to postpone the planned 2022 national census in view of the large numbers of displaced Nigerians and the proximity of the census to the 2023 elections. The meeting advises northern groups to visit and engage President Muhammadu Buhari to discuss with him on ways in which the security and economic condition of northerners can be improved. The meeting recognizes that education in the region has never been more imperiled than now. Insecurity has exponentially increased the number of out-of-school children. School abductions, closures, and excruciating poverty have set back education in the region many generations. The meeting calls on the state and federal governments to protect our schools and rescue all our children in the hands of bandits and insurgents.
The meeting of Northern leaders of thought observed that the widespread insecurity, poverty and discontent with the leadership has led to voters' apathy. There are calls for Nigerians to register to vote for a leadership that can change the fortunes of Nigeria. Nissi Gabriel, Arise News.